To be honest, I'm going to get plenty of criticism over my lifetime. It's something that I don't completely ignore, but it's not something I take completely to heart.
Queen Camilla's place in the British royal family has always generated controversies, given her history with Princess Diana and King Charles. The royal family has always maintained a united front in public, giving the illusion that everything is going well behind the scenes. However, the public was shocked by the action that Prince William took against Camilla's son, Tom Parker, during one of the royal charity events at Windsor. With this, the rift behind the scenes finally came to the fore. So what really transpired at this event and why? Prince William, Prince of Wales, was born on the 21st of June 1982 into a world very different from that of the commoner. Duty had been placed upon his shoulders the moment he was born. As the son of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Lady Diana Spencer, William stood in line to inherit the great British throne, a position with much pressure and expectation. William was made aware of his responsibility at an early age, although his parents, and more importantly his mother Diana, attempted their best to give him a normal life. Both Charles and Diana wanted to protect William from the crushing pressure of being a prince. Diana especially wanted to offer William and his younger brother Harry a little freedom. She took them to theme parks, burger stands, and holidays that exposed them to other people. These were lessons to keep them humble and make them aware of the world beyond palace walls. Charles also raised them to understand royal life and tradition, and balance the modern demands with the crown's heritage. William was brought up with a particular focus on becoming a leader. He was sent to Ludgrove School and then to Eton College, where he experienced stern character building and a good education. Eton was selected as it could develop a leader but still offer some degree of normalcy and remoteness. William also had an interest in sports like football and rugby, and learned the charisma that would characterize his later life in the limelight. Eton also enabled him to associate with other children, hence making him more grounded in the actual world. All these efforts notwithstanding, William never forgot the responsibility that awaited him. His mother's premature death in 1997 went a long way in marking a turning point in his life. William was only 15 years old when he was thrust into international prominence in a way that few could ever understand. The death of his mother was a family tragedy that would redefine the public's connection to the monarchy. William was devastated as he had lost a major supporting figure in his life. He had seen his mother touch lives with her charitable works and vowed to be a carbon copy of his mother and use his power to do good. William's role grew with age, and time came for him to start off on his own. William was studying at the University of St. Andrews when he first met Catherine Middleton before finally getting married to her. The marriage brought back normalcy into his life, and Catherine's warmth calmed William's sense of duty. William enrolled into service as a military officer once he graduated, since it was a requirement for his position. He was both in the Royal Air Force and the Royal Navy, and this marked his courage, earning him respect from his peers. His time in service gave him the sense of duty required for his future role. Queen Elizabeth II's death in September 2022 was the culmination of William's life and service. As the longest-serving British monarch, Elizabeth's death was a time of profound national and international mourning. It was also a time of transition for William. Charles was now king, and William became the Prince of Wales, which is the traditional title for the future king. It also meant he had that much more to live up to. William was heir apparent, and all his decisions were closely monitored as they might show what he would be like as a monarch. His role as Prince of Wales came with a lot of challenges, with the need to balance tradition and innovation in all his actions. As part of his duties, he has paid attention to issues like mental health, the environment, and homelessness, all of which are modern issues, showing the Crown's touch with current realities. With Catherine by his side, he has supported such causes as Heads Together, a campaign to put an end to the stigma of mental illness, and the Earthshot Prize, a campaign that recognizes innovative solutions to the climate crisis. All of these initiatives demonstrate William's dedication to employing his platform to address some of the world's most pressing issues and bring the monarchy into the 21st century. William has also had his hands full with keeping the monarch up to date in the Commonwealth. He has managed to adapt to the times without compromising the ethos of the institution. His personal style has been one reflective of continuity in the midst of change. He has given more public speeches, making speeches on behalf of the monarchy within the country and internationally, and has attempted to bring together the Commonwealth states while acknowledging the need for the monarchy to act as a unifying element in a world that is becoming increasingly polarized. William has embraced his responsibilities with humility. He has never lost sight of the fact that his position is not to be worshipped, but a position of service. William learned an unbreakable commitment to duty from his upbringing. He has been able to find balance in addressing the leadership needs of the day without being blind to the historical past in a manner that also maintains the legitimacy and respect of the institution of the monarchy. With his grooming for his position on the throne still ongoing, William's emphasis on compassion, technology, and service to people will easily mold the future of the British monarchy for generations to come. However, Prince William has had a bittersweet feeling with regard to role adjustment within the royal family since his father, King Charles III, ascended to the throne. While William has never been anything but the epitome of grace and professionalism, there have been some moments that have hinted at deep, personal battles being waged behind closed doors. One of the biggest tensions in the family has always been Charles's marriage to Queen Camilla, whose growing profile within the royal family has been a thing of concern for William, due to her role in the breakup of his parents' marriage. William has always seen Camilla's presence within the royal family as a reminder of the bitter past. He was a boy when his parents' disastrous marriage breakdown dominated all the front pages, and his father's infidelity with Camilla shook his late teens. His mother, Diana, had been devastated by the whole experience. Even years later, the trauma of his mother's experience and the media frenzy over the scandal left an indelible mark on him. While William formally accepted Camilla as his father's wife and queen consort, rumor has it that he broods in private with a grudge against Camilla and against the chain of events that followed her involvement with his father. Despite such emotions, William never put his personal grudge above the honor and stability of the monarchy. He is aware that he, being a future king, must shun personal differences for the purpose of presenting a united front to the world. It has been evident in his attitude and behavior that have always borne an air of obligation. William has been careful not to show personal reservations and has maintained public contact with Camilla. However, people have always spotted signs of a deeper discord within the family, and some insider confirmations have testified to the bad blood between the Queen and William. However, things took a shocking turn just recently, with Williams having Camilla's son's name, Tom Parker Bowles, removed from a guest list of a recent royal charity event in Windsor. This move came as a shock to both Camilla and Tom, who saw this as Prince William venting his frustration. The royal family is ever conscious of the image that they present to the public, and it has been said that William's action had merely been a move to maintain order. The action was, however, seen widely as reflective of the bigger issue between William and Camilla, particularly considering what has happened with their families in the past. For Camilla, the invite being cancelled was certainly a painful reminder of the rifts that continue to exist within the family. While she has tried so hard to be a gracious member of the royal family and a pillar for King Charles as king, this is a painful reminder that all wounds are not yet healed. William and Camilla's relationship has been strained, and the two have only managed to coexist on a professional level with clear boundaries. William's action with the guest list was taken by most as a subtle assertion of dominance and a reminder that Camilla's children have no place in the monarchy. However, it is possible that William's behavior was not driven by the desire to humiliate Camilla. It might have just been a way to maintain order in the family's hierarchy. William knows that the survival of the monarchy is at stake based on whether or not it can adapt with time while maintaining order. By removing Tom Parker Bowles from the guest list, William was making a very public statement that he took the image of the monarchy very seriously and needed to define those who had access to it. The whole issue, however, serves to show the delicate nature of the internal dynamics of the royal family. Camilla, despite having secured her place within the family, got a reminder that no matter how much she might try, her own children will never have a place within the monarchy. For William, this was not a question of personal agenda, but upholding the standards and reputation of the institution. The difference between William and Camilla, however tactfully managed, is representative of the overall tensions to which the modern monarchy is subject. As long as the household stands, it will have to learn how to settle its own disagreements, as it labors to carve out its own path in an increasingly changing world. William has met this challenge with a sense of responsibility and a desire to ensure the monarchy finds its place in society. He has demonstrated that he possesses an ability to shelve his own feelings and focus on maintaining the image of the monarchy. Overall, William's decision to remove Tom Parker Bowles from the guest list at the Windsor charity event was made not to score points for himself, but to maintain the stability and continuity of the monarchy. While these choices might have strained the family, they have been made on the premise that what the future of the monarchy needs is to maintain order within it and emerge stronger. William's leadership style is a reflection of his own keen sense of respect for his office and duty. As he is being groomed to be a future king, William's ways in these types of issues will shape the destiny of the British crown. On a wider scale, however, Prince William's decision to remove Camilla's son, Tom Parker Bowles, from the guest list at the charity event at Windsor triggered a blaze of popular opinion and tabloid inquiry into the internal politics of the British royal family. This one act cast the spotlight on the larger issue of the family and their ability to offer united fronts and balance domestic and external expectations. For others, the absence of Tom Parker Bowles was not only just that but also symbolic, with overtones of tension, most particularly between William and Camilla, and they went ahead to show concerns about the future of the throne. William's decision ignited and polarized public response. It was interpreted by others as a move that was necessary in order to maintain respect for the dignity of the royal family and check the people who have access to it. Most considered the move a clear indication that William, as a future king, preferred the monarchy and its affairs be conducted cleanly and without interference in the years to come. However, it threatens to pull with it discord into the royal family, with many already believing that it is a hint at some deeper, darker strain. The fact that Prince Harry already exited the family and had established a new life in America did little to kill the speculation that all was not well within the family. Harry's departure, as dramatic as it was, showed that there was something deeply wrong in the family, especially as it concerns Diana's two sons and Camilla. Harry, forsaking his job as a working member of the royal family back in 2020, which has been dubbed Megxit, was already raising an eyebrow and conspiracies about the state of affairs within the family. He has also come forward to talk about the neglect that was strife in the family, with public image being prioritized over individual good. He has spoken at interviews where he had taken pains to convey that he had not for one moment experienced empathy from the institution, and also spoke about how difficult it was balancing private concerns with public duty. Harry's departure, to the majority of spectators, was a result of intense family dynamics such as sibling rivalry, issues about Camilla, and estrangement of outsiders, such as Meghan Markle. William not inviting Tom Parker Bowles to the charity function was interpreted as another sign that the family's situation is not as tranquil as it seems. Despite all these hardships, the royal family has strived to project a united front to the world. The family is well aware that, as an institution, their survival depends on their capacity to project an image of stability and diversity among themselves. Careful management of public appearances, public speeches, and collective conduct have all been part of the drill. King Charles has also made efforts to see that things work out by prioritizing unity over anything else and ensuring that the continued relevance of the monarchy rests squarely on its ability to change itself without losing any of its inherent values. The heir apparent, William, set an example by showing an unshakable sense of responsibility in his working life and being willing to place his own interests as second to the institution's larger welfare. William's act with the guest list also communicated that he would not let procedure and protocol be breached on his watch, no matter who gets hurt in the way. By removing Tom Parker Bowles from the guest list, William was clearly sending a message that he would not tolerate any intrusion into the monarchy. This was not a personal act of revenge, but a way of upholding the institution's rules and traditions. It was a reminder that, as future king, William's responsibility is to uphold the dignity of the monarchy, even if that means making difficult decisions. For Camilla, however, excluding her son would have served as a humble reminder of just how limited her own authority is, even within the royal family where she is queen. No matter how hard she has worked to become a contributing and worthy member of the family, there are simply some limits to her authority within the family. And given Tom Parker's controversial figure, many have held back from calling out Prince William's. The royals are always careful with whom they bring into their private lives, and William's move is a testament to this. It was also a subtle reminder to Camilla that even though she may have grown accustomed to the thought of being queen consort, her children will always be outsiders when it comes to the internal affairs of the royal family. In all this, some believe that one fact remains clear, and that is the fact that there are some other deeper issues within the family, especially between William and Camilla, than they are willing to make known. It was a calculated choice on the part of William to preserve discipline and order in the institution and prevent any dramas. However, some believe that the move was possibly to incite Camilla and remind her of her transgressions. These issues have also resulted in wider conversations about the strength and survival of the British monarchy. Although royals never were the type to care what the public might have to say, the ongoing drama shows that their own lives are no less filled with the inconveniences of their fame. For William, he is expected to hide his personal feelings and always prioritize the common good as a future king. He is very much aware that the monarchy will thrive if only it remains disciplined and united in its dealings, both externally and internally. With the action that he took removing Tom from the guest list, he was sending a signal to the entire family that he will not compromise on matters that concern the crown's image, and that he is ultimately loyal to the institution he will inherit. Whatever might be the reason behind Prince William's actions, it is obvious that a concern for the future of the crown is in the middle of it all. William's unorthodox choices, though questioned at times, are a reflection of his dedication to establishing the monarchy as a dignified and functioning institution in a changing world. The future is uncertain, but William's leadership style, a combination of tradition, frugality, and forward thinking, is a preview of what the future of the British monarchy will be. Check out our other videos about the royal family for more interesting updates, and we will see you in the next one.